People start coming in, I'll be here ready to answer some questions. We are here, 2024, first Instagram Live of the new year. And yeah, feeling good. I hope everyone had a nice holiday season. Happy New Year. Yeah, I'm glad to be back here doing this thing like we do every single week. As you guys come in, feel free to drop any questions below. I'm here to answer any kind of fitment questions, wheel questions, Konig related questions, or car related questions, or just other questions you guys may have. Feel free to ask those in the comments below. That's why we're here doing this thing. Guys, today at 3 o'clock Eastern time, in about an hour's time from now, make sure you guys check out the podcast that's going up onto YouTube and all the streaming platforms following. Later today, it's a really good one. Me and Scott are joined by the co-founder of Honda Tuning, Doug, and we got to sit down with Doug, and it's not every day you get to sit down with someone like that. Really interesting conversations, and we were able to talk to him about all sorts of things related to tuning, the way the future of tuning kind of looks, and some new projects that he has going on, and some new innovations. So if you guys are Honda guys or just into the aftermarket tuning or whatever it may be, check out this podcast. You're going to learn a couple things, and a couple spoiler alerts. Doug ends up dropping some nice new news on the podcast. Yeah, so
you had a Flash Pro Honda?
I used a Flash Pro on my 9th gen. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and I used a K Pro on my friend's 8th gen as well.
So how's that work? How's that little device work?
It's a flash tuning system. So
Plugs
you gotta,
right in.
No, you gotta download the software on a laptop, and then you gotta run maps through the software, and then you load them up into the device, and then you can flash your
And you
car.
can choose on the device multiple profiles or something like that.
The Flash
tunes.
Pro didn't have it. You had to unlock it, and then you had to re-download the map.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
a good podcast.
yeah, it's a really good podcast. If you guys have any questions, again, feel free to ask away, because if not, I got other work to do.
How was your New Year?
My New Year was good, and for you guys, again, I hope you guys had a happy New Year. Hope everyone was safe. Yeah, I had a good New Year. Hung out with some friends.
Is it weird that it's 2024 now?
No, it doesn't feel weird. What I'll tell you is weird, though, is that when we were watching, I just found out one of my best friends moved over to California, and in New York, like everyone in New York, I think, watches at midnight the New York City ball drop and the big countdown to New Year.
They watch it at 9?
Well, no, he said that they don't have that over there. Like they just
what do they do?
Nothing. He said that it's just like, all right, it's 12 o'clock. But
Okay, jeez, boy.
yeah. So, but when I was watching the ball drop on at New Year's, it was a minute off. At least I don't know if it was a live event or whatever it was, but like everyone was counting it down, and I was looking at my phone. I'm like, guys, it's already 12 o'clock.
It's probably because your friend doesn't have cable and he was using a streaming platform.
I don't know. I think they did have cable.
Okay.
And I was just like, this is off by like 45 seconds. I'm
That's
like,
funny.
it's the New Year.
That's funny.
But yeah. So any questions? Let me know.
We got Chad Anderson asking, what was the favorite thing you did over the holiday?
Yo, what's up, Chad? How are you, man? I hope you had a happy holiday. Favorite thing I did over the holiday, I don't know, just hang out with friends, chill out. New York, it's really cold right now, so.
Actually, Caleb saying, giving goat emojis. Appreciate you, Caleb.
Thank you.
Riley Malloy found the lock. Oh, right, from last week. You found the
Nice.
lock for their
Nice,
lockdown.
that's good to hear.
Dope, that's sweet.
Good start to the new year for you.
Hell yeah. AG Rev, I'm butchering it again. VATD, greetings. Question, what wheels work for an Evo setup?
What wheels work for an Evo setup? What gear Evo do you have? Because that's going to kind of determine what you're going to run.
Yeah, let us know what that is.
If you have an Evo 8 or Evo 9, those are going to be a little bit smaller. They come with 17s. You can do 18s. If you're doing a Evo 10, you're going to want to run 18s. And that car takes a lot of wheel. You can go as wide as 10 halves. So it depends on what you got.
Riley Malloy, looking into fitment now.
Cool.
Nice.
For what car? Let us know what car, and I could hopefully help you out with some
help you
fitment. If you have a weird car like a Volvo, maybe not.
We got Hovland, Happy New Year from Norway. B is for Build is the GOAT.
Hey, yo, B is build.
We agree.
B is for build is the GOAT, and cool. Thank you for checking in from Norway. That's awesome. I gotta take a trip out over to Norway.
We got Abadi Corsa saying Happy New Year from there. Okay,
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you for being here.
Hey, we got Colin with a K giving it what up.
Yo, what's up, Colin? How are you, man? I hope your open house event goes well later this month. If you guys are down in Florida area near Eurotune, they're doing a big open house event later this month. I think it's like the 28th,
I wish we
something
could
like
go to
that.
that.
But yeah, unfortunately, we're
I
missing
wish.
out on it. But yeah, if you guys are in that area, go check it out.
We got Casey from M-Spec Performance.
Yo, my
What's up,
man Casey Cole. Yo, the 240 is looking nice with the Neoforms, my guy. Looking really good.
He said, "Hi, Rich. I love you."
Yeah, Casey, love you too, man.
Casey. Caleb saying, "Have oversteers on my Veloster and wouldn't have it any other way."
Nice. I assume you're running a 19.8.5. That's what I'm assuming.
We appreciate you. Blueberry in here. What up, Blueberry?
Hey, how are you? What's going on?
Blueberry
Happy New
says,
Year.
"Yo, what's up, Casey?"
Yo,
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Blueberry might be in Formula Drift one day.
There you go.
We got Alaskan for life. Any plans for more aggressive offsets in 5 and 120?
What are you looking for? And what car? I don't know if we have plans at the moment, but if you guys let us know what you're looking for, maybe we can plan for it. So I don't know exactly what spec or what car, what you're looking for in particular, but let us know, please.
We got Germ Soup in here saying, "I heard you got a cool keychain for holidays."
I did get a cool keychain for the holidays.
What is it?
It's a little NB Miata keychain.
Oh, that's sweet.
And
Did you
yeah.
bring it?
No, I didn't bring it.
Oh,
It's on my
man.
Miata keys.
Okay, I gotta see
But
it.
yeah, Germ Soup gave that to me because he's a real one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Germ.
He has
That's
a
good stuff.
NA Miata. Now we got matching
That's
keychains.
sweet. We appreciate that. Rad Company in here. What up,
Yo,
Rad
what's
Company?
up, Rad Company?
What's up, boys?
What's going on?
CLT Brian saying, "Happy New Year, guys."
Happy New Year to you too,
Hey,
Brian.
What's up, Brian? We got M-Spec Performance. Casey saying, "Ampliforms on my Evo 8 are 17 and 9.5.
Oh, there you go. So
Nice.
for
I
the
know.
Evo 8, 17.9.5 as from Casey Cole himself. And then again, if the person who had the Evo, let us know. If you have an Evo 8, that's a possible spec. And if you have an Evo 10, it might be a little different.
Bang. Aiden 400R. How do we get stickers in the UK?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Dealer?
How do you get stickers in the UK? You can buy them off our website, but you're going to pay for shipping. Now, in that sense, I don't know if you're going to want to. Besides that, maybe shoot a DM and see if we can send you over a vector file, and then maybe you can have them print yourself.
There you go. That's a good idea. Colin with the K. Most anticipated wheel drop this year.
Ooh, as of right now, well, no, the Mark 1's cool, but the Forge line is where it's at. Like, I'm just so excited for
Which
that. It's
one?
crazy.
Which Forge?
I personally like the F1M a lot.
Me too, yeah.
The mesh wheel for the F1M, I think it's so killer. It really is. So.
Something about more spokes.
It's a
I love it.
badass
Looks
looking
good.
wheel.
Should I go
Really
grab
is.
it or no?
What was it?
Should I go grab it or no?
The F1M? Nah.
All right. Casey King, 2013 Audi A7. What wheels fit or work best with my vehicle?
I'm stumped. You got me. A7? I don't know.
We don't get a lot of A7s.
Send us a DM. We have plenty of people here that know how to fit an A7, just not me, because it's just not a car I'm not familiar with. If I had to take a guess, on an A7, I would probably say 19.8.5 is probably the way to go. That's my guess.
But Casey, definitely DM us because we got salespeople that do this all day long that can help you out.
Yeah, they know. Some of the other guys know the Audi fitment really well, much better than me.
Colin with a K, January 20th, Tampa, Florida. Thanks, Rich.
Hey, January 20th. There you go.
That's dope.
Check it out. If you guys
Did
are
you
gonna be in
see
Florida.
Euro Tuning just came out with a new shift knob today?
I did
saw
not.
it up posted on there.
I did not.
Ooh, I like it.
Is it a nice golf ball
It's
shifter?
nice. It's one of those, and I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, would that work in the Civic? Maybe
There you
not.
go.
Maybe not. But get a GTI just for that. Tsunami Motor Engineering. Need a correct dimensions for FK8.
Need correct dimensions? So you're asking for wheel sizes for an FK8.
Wheel recommendation.
Okay, so FK8 comes with a 20 by 8.5, and a lot of people end up dropping down to either 19s or 18s. I think very popularly 18.9.5 is really the sweet zone, 35 offset. So yeah, that's a 5x120 car, so that's why I would recommend.
Okay, perfect. Let's see, we got the Evo guy that asked earlier said thank you.
Cool.
Well, I think he
Answer
had
the
an
question.
Evo 8.
Sweet. That's what we're talking about.
Alaskan for life. For E36 and E46 drift cars, it'd be nice to have some more options in the 18.9 to 10.5 plus 22 to plus 12 range.
I understand. Yeah, we have, I think, only 3 options for that fitment. So I definitely hear you out and know what you're talking about. I think the only 3 wheels we have are hypergrams, countergrams, and heliograms. I'm pretty sure. We probably have ampliform fitment as well, but you know, that's something we're going to take in consideration. And the Mark 1 and new wheels and the Forge stuff is all going to be coming in 5x120.
Tsunami Motor Engineering, who asked about the FK8. Can you just read back your recommendation for the FK8 size?
Yeah, so if you want to stick with a 20, that's on you. We don't have that many options in the 20, but we do have stuff like the Ampliforms and the Diverge in 20s. And then if you want to go down to a 19s, we're going to have more options. But I think the sweet spot for that car is a 18 9.5 at a 35. I think that is the sweet spot for FK8.
Nice.
So you can fit a bigger tire, and I think it just looks well and performance-wise, it's going to run better, in my opinion.
Got Pretty Ricky Z4M in here. What up, Pretty Ricky?
Hey, Ricky, what's going on, man? How are you? Happy New Year.
He goes, Mad Max / Richie Rich. Any new mods coming for your cars in 2024?
Ooh, any new
Well,
mod-
we were just talking about the Civic potential projects.
Oh.
Here's a question for anyone that's in the chat. Would you be interested in watching a YouTube series about K-swapping my daily, which is a EK Civic?
Yeah,
So it's been done.
Max
right?
is thinking about doing a case swap for me. My Miata needs new tires, and I'm going to upgrade the brakes. That's what I got planned for this year.
Nice. What kind of tires are you going with?
Ooh, tires? I'll probably end up doing Falcons,
Yeah.
to be honest. I'll probably do Falcons. If not, maybe Contis. We'll see.
What about brakes?
Brakes, I'm looking at this Power Stop kit, actually, which
Okay.
is, I know Power Stop is not the most kind of glorified brakes, but...
No, Willwood.
Well, I don't need to go that big. That's why I want to do the
Yeah.
Power Stops, because they're a little smaller, but we'll see.
Aiden 400R, I was sent an email about using my pictures for advertising and was offered stickers off your website but wouldn't let me order because I'm not in the US.
I see. Okay, so send us, if we have the email then, send the email one more time or just kind of follow up on it, and then we'll send you a vector file for the logo so you can print them out yourselves. Sorry about that. Most of our store is only continental U.S. It's excluding Alaska and Hawaii, so really just, 48 states.
So the guy with the FK Tsunami Motor Engineering saying correct on your recommendation. I think what he's asking for is a recommendation on actual wheels that we have. In that size.
Oh, for the FK8, my recommendation would be the Ampliforms. Ampliforms in 18.5 at a B profile is one of the few wheels that we have available at a B profile at a 9.5. So you can get a really proper looking Y-spoke wheel or split spoke wheel, however you want to call it, and you're going to get a B profile for some aggressive concavity. So I would say the Ampliforms. If not, you have a lot of other choices as well. We came out with the spec in the Ultragram as well, basically for those cars at an 18.5 at a 40, so you can check that out as well.
CLT Brian, I think it's time to retire one set of hypergrams this year.
Ooh, that's what we're talking about. What are you going to go with, man?
I'm the same way. It's time to go with a new set.
See what's going on.
Yeah. And I think we're all caught up.
Cool.
So tell the people who's on the podcast.
Yeah, so it is 2:15 where we are, and 45 minutes time and 3 o'clock Eastern. We're going to be on a podcast, me, Scott, and then the co-founder of Hondata, Doug. We get to sit down and talk about all things tuning related, a lot of Honda talk. If you guys are familiar with Hondata systems, so if you guys have used any K Pros or Flash Pros, or they just came out with the Flash Pro Mini, any of that stuff that you guys are interested in, we're going to talk to him, and he gets to tell us a little bit about how he got involved with Hondata and started it up, and some new features and things coming along, and just all these crazy things that you end up talking about on the podcast. Really cool stuff. So we mentioned a couple new projects, a couple of innovative stuff, some really awesome things coming for the future. So in the time where it looks like the EPA is crashing down on tuning and whatnot, you have people like this who are just finding ways to continue to do what we love. So it's really cool.
Brian asked, will the podcast be live?
It's not live. We already met with Doug, and he was great, and we think Hondata and Doug himself. But it's not live. But yeah, we're going to start off the new year with a nice banger podcast.
I think in the next space we'll be able to do a lot more like true live
podcasts.
Yeah.
So I said this on the last podcast, Instagram Live. But this whole setup behind me or whatever, we're moving buildings, so we're moving locations out of where we are right now, and we're going to have a whole new setup. So you guys are going to see something new probably within the next 2 weeks. Yeah.
I got DC5 Sol. I bought a set of 18 8.5 plus 35 hypergrams for my RSX Type S.
Yep.
Will they clear my big brake kit?
Well, I don't know what big brake kit you have, so what I would tell you to do is you can send an email to fitment@konigwheels.com. So you can send a brake template file to fitment@konigwheels.com along with the specs of your wheels, and then one of our techs will get back to you and let you know if it clears. But I would say probably it will.
Does the 18 8.5 hypergram come in a B profile?
No.
Okay. Aiden 400R, can I get your name so I can put it on the email so you guys know which email I was talking about?
My name is Rich. Feel free to send the email.
Let's see, we got Blueberry. Y'all should just give me the wheels behind you so you don't have to worry about moving them.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you,
It's a good argument.
Packing up all this stuff and moving it over is a project on its own.
Yeah. Oh, Static Shark. Y'all see the new paint? We haven't seen the new paint. I gotta see it.
I'll check it out
On the Tiburon, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'll take a look at it.
Nice.
Sweet, man. Hope you like it.
We got Jan Tambato saying best ones for G87.
A G87 BMW?
I think so.
Oh man. Again, you guys are stumping me with the German questions. I don't know. I would say shoot us a DM and we'll get back to you on that. I really don't have the clue right now on G87.
What's the video coming out this Friday?
This Friday, the
Jack
video
Davis.
is going to be a car anatomy with Formula Drift Pro Spec driver Jack Davis and his BMW. So, yeah, really cool video. Jack's an awesome guy. He has a badass BMW.
Love it.
And rocking some nice hyperchrome canograms, rightfully so. And, yeah, so we got to walk around with Jack's car. Really nice.
How long's he been in FD?
I don't know. I don't know how long he's been
Okay.
in FD. But Jack is a really cool guy, and he kills it.
Let's see. We got. Are you the guy with the Mazda Miata?
I have a Mazda Miata, yes.
Nice.
Yeah, so, that's one of my cars.
We got Static Shark. Paint changed the entire car.
Sweet, man. What
Nice.
color did you go
What
with?
color did you go with? We got. I think he went with that crazy blue. Didn't you say that last weekend?
I don't remember.
Love Set 86.
Love Set 86?
Yeah, Love Set
Tennis
86.
player?
That's what it says. Yeah. What do you think is a good fitment spec for 86 FRS lowered on BC coilovers?
This guy's a tennis player with an 86, and I know his whole life.
Well, first of all, the BC coilover is a great choice. I don't know if it's the what is it? Fuck, I forget what it's called, but good choice in the BC racing.
What do you ask? I forgot.
He asked, what do you think is a good fitment spec for 86/FRS? Lower.
Oh,
yeah.
a first gen 86 or whatever it is. A lot of people might just keep it simple with a 17.8.
Or what are you saying? First gen like A86?
No.
Okay.
The regular Toyota 86, but not GR. And if you have that, a lot of people keep it simple with 17.8. I've seen people do stuff 18.8.5 pretty often. 17.8.5 is a nice compromise. You get a little smaller diameter but a little wider in the width, so 17.8.5. And then the craziest I've seen is 18.9.5. Me personally, I think that 17.8.5 is a really nice middle ground 5x100.
What offset?
It's like a 38 or something like that.
Nice. All right, we got Blueberry saying Konig the world. Hey, we
Konig,
appreciate you.
We're trying our
We're
hardest.
trying.
We're trying our hardest.
And we go. What's your name? We got. What's your name?
Ezekiel. No. You know the video?
Emilio!
My name is Rich, and I do this thing every single week. So if you guys are in here, nice to be here with you guys.
Where can we watch the podcast?
Okay, so the podcast goes up live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, and then shortly after, it goes on to all of our other streaming platforms, which are Spotify, Apple Music, and all that other good stuff that you watch podcasts on. Stitcher, some other stuff.
We got someone asking forged pricing.
Forward pricing is to be determined, coming very soon, and the pricing is going to be roughly, I think I was told around $2,000 a set is what you could probably expect, meaning $500 a wheel or so.
I think we're good.
Cool. Awesome, guys. So please, if you guys are here, check out the podcast today. It's a really good one. And, we get a guest on our podcast every so often, and we got to do more guest stuff. So if you guys know anyone that wants to be on our podcast, let us know. But, Doug, well, we got to meet with Doug from Honda. It's a really cool podcast. He's a super smart guy. The guy's a, mad scientist, engineer type of, guy. And, telling us about all this future tuning stuff, and it's just really cool. And if that's what you guys are into, check it out. It's gonna be a really good one.
Kind of cool for you too, right? Because you ran the Honda devices in the
past.
past.
and I came up through the Honda scene. Like in New York here, like that's what I did. I just did all Honda stuff. My friends, we only ran Civics, Integras, RSX, Preludes, stuff like that. Just a million Integras. So everything far in between there is everything that I kind of love. So, that's where I have my heart at. So speaking to the co-founder of Honda, I've used the products before. It was really cool for me. And yeah, it was just a great opportunity. And again, if you guys tune in, it'd be really appreciated.
We got a couple more here. We got Aiden 400R saying nobody sells wheels in the UK anymore, so fairly rare now. A lot of people ask about his wheels.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you can get wheels in Europe from us. So you just have to go go through Wyborg Engineering or Racing Wheels EU. So, we have that available, and they do ship to, I think, most of Northeast Europe. So, definitely can get them in the UK. But that's awesome that you have them. People ask about them. That's awesome to hear.
That's cool. I think that's why he wants the stickers.
Oh, yeah,
Good
yeah.
idea, the
Don't worry.
decals,
We'll get you that
Yeah.
file.
That guy, Joel, what is a good fitment spec for an 8th gen Civic Si with factory RL calipers, OEM big brake upgrade?
Okay, so I would do 17/8. That's just it's a really simple fitment for that car, and I think 17/8 out of 45 is a perfect fitment. If you want to be more aggressive, you can go to 18s, but I really like the 17/8 45. Cool. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We're do this thing every single week on Wednesday live. Check out the podcast and check out the piece of content on YouTube this Friday. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you next time.